Oh no. Boys and girls, hope I'm not muted. Anyway, this is going to be kind of disjointed because I just have to do this. I have to do the weather report. And today we're going to talk a little bit about PaperGate because Dapper Dino is premiering at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time a little bit, where he goes over Matt's paper. I think he goes over the science of the paper, science in air quotes, of the paper, and points out all the places he's wrong. There's a little bit about, well, God, the video hasn't even run yet, and on Dapper Dino's channel, there's just this amazing comment section. I have linked Dapper Dino's video and the original video where we caught Matt in this little gaffe. But there's some really interesting conversation in the comments on this, including, let me see here. And forgive me, the part where, let's see. Matt says, go watch it. He calls me a coward or something. Ah ha ha. Pure keyboard warrior status, all brave and in front of me, would do nothing at all. Now, I was going to try to be generous with Matt and say that when he said he could break Dan in half on a bad day, that he meant in a debate, but then he put this little piece here, which indicates that he is talking about actually fighting Dr. Dan. And I'm thinking, okay, mud wrestling contest, could we set up like a ringside sort of thing? I don't think Dr. Dan would want to do this. I don't think that's the way he rolls, but apparently Matt wants to. But Matt has come up with one excuse after another. Like one excuse was that he put it in there so PLOS Biology wouldn't get confused about which journal it was in. Rational Mind has some amazing comments. Anyway, you got to read it. It's like 60 or more long, the comment section where Matt got involved. All this confusion could have been cleared up if you simply took a few minutes. Anyway, this whole thing started on a video. Let me see here. I think it was the one that Standing for Truth put out on August 7th in Neanderthals, highly inbred, hyper-mutated. Of course, I got into the chat right away, and then Redefined Living sent this little thing right here, which is, let's see if I can highlight that. That was the academic paper. This debunks this part of your argument, Tony. I'm not sure who he's talking to, but then I got on and I downloaded it and I said something like, Matt, really? Are you science? Are you kidding? And Redefined Living says, speed, read it. Speed, attack the argument, not the author. Let's see. And then he goes on, Redefined Living, you know that evolution is protected by law. Speed, that is a 2019 reviewed paper. So right here is where Redefined Living kind of doubles down and says, no, this paper has been peer reviewed and published in PLOS Biology. And of course, I immediately went out and downloaded I first started just downloading where I could Matt's references before I even really went through too much of the paper. And then I noticed the PLOS Biology thing, and it all started from there. So it was kind of amusing, and it remains something to watch. So 7 p.m. tonight on Dapper Diner's channel. I hope I will be there and in chat. It's going to be kind of exciting to go through this. So what else was going on in the tubosphere? So that's the Standing for Truth video that started the whole shitstorm. Oh, let's see here. Oh, where are we? Why am I not going back? Why am I not going back? Okay, inbox. Give me a break. I got a cat on the keyboard? No? Something's wrong? What's happening? Okay, so yesterday there was an amazing debate with Modern Day Debate. T-Jump and Godless Girl. Godless Girl seemed to be stoned out of her mind, apparently fell asleep during the debate. Like, it was just the most incredible shitstorm with Smokey. And this weird flat earth guy who kept pointing at his dick and other weird things. We were watching it with the sound off, and I mean, it was just precious. It's just, you got to watch this debate. It's the most incredible thing I have ever seen on modern day debate. I'm thinking, oh God, I'm trying to think of the British sitcom. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, you got to watch that. We didn't do anything yesterday. We tried to do paper trails. We're trying to do it right. I have no idea why it's not working. And let's see what else. Stated Casually uploaded a video this morning on, dogs' flat faces. We have to check this one out. Basically, it's about mutations. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Again, are you cats laying on my keyboard or my mouse pad? Stop it. Anyway, let's see. James Downard had his Wednesday night show last night. That is worth checking out. Snake was right. Uploaded a video. I don't know if I'm going to have time today to put all these links. I am having some technical difficulties because of the amount of stuff that comes out every day. Like for August 12th, we had my weather report. The Rage came on. God Talk with Otangelo. Smokey Saint did his debate prep. Why did he have to prepare? I got to watch that debate prep in case his partner was there. That has got to be incredible. Pine Creek uploaded a video. He's been going after Eric Hernandez a little bit. That is interesting. Something about alien abductions. I'm sure we don't want to watch that. Times Low. Snake was right. Okay, we covered that. I have no idea. Lies on slavery. This whole thing about slavery in the Old Testament. It's just fun watching Christians apologize for that over and over and over again. I think it's moral relativism for them to say that we have to look at the context of the culture and consider that God was talking to them in the context of their culture. And that's why he said, okay, the slaves are all right. But I'm not a biblical scholar and I don't get into that shit too much, but I think that pretty much covers that. And then I found some interesting things. If I could find them again, that would be cool. Human engineering. Yeah. Okay. So I get subscribed to Evolution News and I get like updates every day about the stuff that they do. And I will dox myself if who gives a shit? Okay, human engineers can't top these biological intelligent designs. This is one of Nephilim's freeze thing where they show the gecko and the gears and all this stuff. And they're talking about how humans can't possibly. Hey, Ian, Dapper doing a special tomorrow? Ian Chen is on. Ian, I don't know what tomorrow is for you. It's at 7 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. And I know you got this like wrong side of the earth problem going on. I'm hoping we can figure it out. Anyway, so we're looking at Evolution News. They're making this case that humans can't engineer what nature has engineered. And yesterday there was some stuff with Faz Rana, or the day before. Or no, okay, I watched Steve McRae's new channel, Agree to Argue with Faz Rana. And they were going on about how Faz Rana determines what is intelligently designed. Now, that's really interesting because Faz Rana was talking about how if you find an arrowhead or a stone tool, if an archaeologist finds it, then he has to determine whether or not it could have happened naturally or whether it was designed. And there are certain criteria. And you have to look at the shaping of the tool. And if you determine that it was highly, highly unlikely that an avalanche or a volcano could have created this rock, then you determine that it was designed by Homo sapiens. And that's the case that Faz Rana makes. And he extends that to the biological realm, to the realm of very, very tiny little molecules. We're talking quite a few orders of magnitude smaller. And he's making the case that you can also tell if those were intelligently designed. Now, my pushback on that is that no, you can't. Biological molecules are very tiny. And the point here that engineers cannot do some of the things that nature does means that we are the only intelligence we know of, and we can't do that design. We can make rock tools by chipping stones or make hammers by forging iron. What we cannot do is go down at the molecular level and manipulate each atom, though we're working on this technology. That's one of the reasons why they're putting out this $10 million reward for anyone that can create biological systems, because chemicals can do a hell of a lot more than we can. They can make gecko's feet. They can make those little insect gears. They can make the ATP, quote, air quote, turbine, the motor of ATP. Chemicals can do this stuff, and they do it all the time, and they do it in just an astronomical number of ways. So we're looking at something that humans can't do, and we're saying, oh, it was intelligently designed because we can't intelligently do it? That doesn't make any logical sense to me. So let's see what else we got here. Biology letters, table of contents. Why am I looking at this? Royal Society came out with some things today. I keep an eye on them. And then let's see why the mind can't just be the brain. This is also evolution. I think it's Evolution News. They linked out to an article, and they're going on about how the soul has to be involved, and they pick on a neuroscientist here. Uncommonly clear example of this amnesia is a recent post by Stephen Novella. Anyway, some day we are going to have to get into on this channel a little bit about consciousness and the physicality of the mind. And they go through and talk about, eliminative materialism, which is where I'm at. I will say that consciousness is something that humans can talk about subjectively, but it doesn't really have any particular neural coordinate anywhere. And I would like to get further into that, because that's actually, before I got off on this creationist tangent, that's kind of what I was doing. Okay, 15. Okay, I know. I'm going to figure this out, Ian. 15 hours in front of you. So I guess it is going to be like tomorrow for you. Yep. It'll be Friday for you. Yep. The thing we discovered last week, that is going to be today. It's going to be exciting. Is a snowflake intelligently designed? Yeah. We can't even make snowflakes very well. At least we couldn't produce them in the quantity that nature can produce them in. Yes, the food replicator. We need one of those goddamn things. We're actually working on that. Stuff like that. Okay, more about the brain and consciousness. I think I will ramble a little bit on weather reports and just get out here and do stuff. I am having a continual problem of not being able to do things like paper trails because I just don't think that I'm good enough. I don't have the mastery over the production technology. Production values are not us studios here. So anyway, I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover this morning. There is so much more going on. We are going to hopefully do something online today. I'm working with Molecular Alchemy on doing one of Kunin's papers, and we're trying to decide which paper, and that has to do with John Maddox and his very, very weak argument that, there's logic, there's programming, there's syntax, semantics, and pragmatics, therefore God. So we're going to work on that a little bit, hopefully. But I think I've rambled enough. I think I'm going to go away before I get myself in deeper. Anyway, goodbye, boys and girls. This was kind of fun. I do enjoy rambling a little bit. See you, Ian. We'll talk to you later. The Kunin thing today. I'm hoping we're doing the Kunin thing today, and we are really trying. Yes, we got to put the content out. We're working on it. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye.